trying to find a bass. Seven or less. Find that bass. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that bass. I'm trying to find a bass. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that bass. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that bass. I'm trying to find a bass. 7 or less. 7 or less. I'm trying to find that. 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 I'm trying to find that.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to Red BigJohn's backyard fishing. Even on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. We back out on Lake Nedwood for about an hour. I'm gonna hang on these shade pockets right here. You know, it's been hot. 100 degrees. Fish ain't been as exactly biting in this hot water and low oxygenated water. They go where they can find the oxygen, just like you know, go somewhere and sit down. Go where you can breathe. I'm gonna throw my Tic Tac around. Let me show you. I had a question about my Tic Tac, so let me break it down one more time. Tic Tac, to me, it's better than a Ned rig. You take a 5-inch worm and you cut it in half right at the seam. Now you have 2, right? You got one that's 2 3/4 and one is 2 1/4. After you do that, you need a slider head. Not a Ned rig head, not the mushroom head. I prefer a slider because they've been perfectly balanced. Anywhere between 3/8 to 1/16 to a half, depending on what your target is. Here's what I do. Once I cut it, I get my size right, and I always use something black. June bug, black or blue, black, specks, whatever the case may be. You take that. Here's your slider head right there. And they call it sliders. You bring it through, just so, just enough to cover the lip. Bring it around. Come on up in here. Find where the back of the hook is. Bring it through the lure and transpose it, or whatever you want to call it. Stick it inside the. Now, when you do that, it just means that the fish has to really hit that worm or that lure good to pop that hook out, because you're trying to set the hook. Now, when you got light line, it's going to be a little more difficult. That's why you see many times that my fish are just barely hooked, and only the pressure that keeps them on, because the hook is really not in them that great. And there you have it. Now, the one thing about it is you can swim this Tic Tac any kind of way you want. You can hop it on the bottom. You can drag it on the bottom. You can swim it. So many things you can do till you figure out what presentation they want that particular time or that day. Always changes. But for the most part, my Tic Tac has always been deadly. If the fish are in a biting mood, they'll bite. If they're in a non-biting mood, they bite. You know, if they don't get, if I get no hit whatsoever off this Tic Tac, it is not a good day for anything. Trust me. You know, and the only other way you can do it too is completely weightless. But you can cast it far. You can do whatever you need. You can even jerk bait it. You can take it through the water. Because of the slider head and the darting action, it works just like a jerk bait would work. And I've caught fish in every motion of retrieval. You know, you can even run it on top water. Watch. You just got to keep it above, on top, on the surface there. And if something gets interested, I promise you, it's gonna hit it. And when they biting with authority, they hook. They are not coming off. So there you have it, the Tic Tac, my modified version of the Ned rig. And for those who have watched me for some time, you know that this lure lasts a long time. It ain't a one and done. You know, I've caught days off of the same lure. So it's pretty versatile, pretty useful, and it helps save money. And you get more out of your worm. Mimics a bait fish perfectly, like a little minnow just darting through the water. There's a hit, look like. Yep. Once again. And trust me, it catches all sizes. Y'all should have seen that too if you've been with me for a minute. That and all species. Little fella. Thank you, Junior. I'll also give you one more pointer. If you do want to run it top water, your best bet is to use a lighter braid, since braid will typically float and get on top, then also make it weightless. And that, fam, is my Tic Tac tutorial. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Go out there and catch you some fish, man. And when you start catching them, don't forget to drop comments or just tell them Reverend BigJohn sent you. I promise you, though, on the tough days, you'll be able to catch some fish. You know, primarily, definitely is a beast around cover, but even in the open water, if they're around, they'll hunt it down. I promise you that. All right, so look, let me get out of here, man. This is Red BigJohn. Always remember to keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless. I'll see you next time on the water.
I'm trying to find that